All right, well, it says I'm live. Let's see if we really are live. Grant, third. Actually, you're second, Grant, because it's Stanley and me, and I don't count. So you're second. Retracted your message. What's up, guys? Good evening. Welcome to a Monday live stream. It's one of those typical Mondays we all, but it's going to get better now. Got some stuff to talk about. Thanks to Mr. Stanley Orchard came up with a really good suggestion. We'll pull some stuff up on the screen. Ba-bam! Moser Boy in the house. Ash is in the house. How you doing, Ash? Yep, you were second there, Grant. And I haven't seen Stanley post again since 4:56, when he was early. So he might not even be here. He might have left before we actually started. That would make you number one. We'll see. Adam's in the house. How you doing, Adam? Bam, indeed. Nick's in the house. Well, we got crew in here already. We're getting going early today. We'll give it a little time, and we'll jump into some of the things we're going to talk about. Grant said, he left. Yeah, there you go. Comes in, and nope, he's back. Stanley Orchard's in the house. Good afternoon, Stanley Orchard. Since we don't have a big crew in here yet, I'll go ahead and start off. This is really going to be mainly affect our main channel, right? The fishing channel, the outdoor channel, whatever you want to call us. And that new relationship we have. We have a partnership with Two Gringos Chupacabra, which if you guys have watched any of my catch and cook videos, typically if I'm cooking something, I'm using some of their rubs, okay? I love them. And I'll be honest, man, I sat there and said to myself in the last, 3-4 months, hey, I'm not going to worry about getting any kind of brand deals or any of that stuff until I hit like 10,000 subscribers. Then I'll be in a stronger position. Maybe they'll come to me. And so that was my goal. And then about 2 weeks ago, I was sitting here thinking to myself, you know what? And it was in the morning, getting ready for work, and I had made my breakfast. I made myself some cheesy ham, scrambled eggs, and of course I put Chupacabra season all on it. And I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? I use their stuff all the time. Nick said he's been waiting for 10 minutes. So why not just reach out to them and see? They're here local in Texas. They're only, 20, 30 minutes away from me. They're not huge national brand yet, even though they are getting out there across the country now. But why not reach out to them and just, worst I can do is say, not interested. The opposite happened. I talked to the guy, one of the owners. He's super excited about what I do in our channel and brought me in there, met some more folks, met the VP, his co-owner. And it just went from there. So I just kind of lucked into it. One of the agreements we have, I'm not supposed to talk about the agreement we have. You know what I mean? He said, hey, people are going to come to you and ask you, hey, how'd you get them to sponsor you? You have to tell them that's the kind of information you can't share. Most of you all, if not all of you, I've shared that information with already before I was told that. So what's it mean? Well, we got some stuff. Hey, Chupacabra buff, right? Pretty cool. Got some hats. Bing, shaboom, right? Chupacabra. If you guys don't know what a Chupacabra is, you're living in the 80s. You need to go Google it. But anyway, and then they also a lot of shirts, whole bunch of shirts, some hats, right? And you can see this is their traditional logo. I don't like these high trucker hats. I like hats like this better, well, guess what? If you look close, right? It's also a Chupacabra hat. So I like this one. So that's cool. So me and Audrey got to go fishing this weekend, and the plan was, hey, we're going to catch some fish. We're going to do a catch and cook involving their products, like I always do, and introduce our channel followers or subscribers or viewers, whatever you want to say, to this relationship. So that's what's going to happen with this next video that's coming out this week. We did a catch and cook. We were fortunate to get some fish, use some products, and there's going to be a giveaway. They're going to give a gift basket away to the winner of our little giveaway competition. So y'all will have to stay tuned. You're not getting a head start on that. But that video should post based on some analytics we're going to look at in a little bit, thanks to Stanley's recommendation. That video should post Wednesday late afternoon. Okay. See, Stan says all-time favorite season. It is, man. I love it. When we were down there with you on the coast, Stanley, we were fishing, catching the whiting, and we cooked some up. And that's what I used. Chupacabra Cajun is what I used on that. So there's a link in the description below, since I'm introducing it to y'all today. You want to check out their products. And then in my main channel, I'll have links, images, stuff like that. We are going to get a discount code. Don't have it yet. We're still working on that. But like I said, they're going to get a gift basket. It's pretty cool, the gift basket is. So whoever wins that, good luck. I hope it's one of you guys. We'll see. I think it will be honest with you, because you guys, pay attention. It's kind of one of those Stanley Orchard, have to go back and find some information type videos. So that's the only clue you're getting. That's the only clue you're all getting. All right. So that's our partnership with Two Gringos Chupacabra. Let me catch up with you guys. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Hello, there he is. Hey, Stanley. I've been waiting for 10 minutes and finally they let me. Weird. That was weird. Grant fist bump. Do that stuff is, yeah, all right, got that. No discount code yet. Grant, it's coming, brother. I'm telling you. Just picked up a big old bottle myself a couple weeks ago. Goes great on everything. Yeah, and they got so many different types that I'm starting to learn that if it says it, for example, Chickalicious is one of them. Well, yeah, okay, we put that on chicken. But it's actually good on other things than chicken. Another one is a specialty blend. That one has, when you smell it, it has a little bit of a, citrus smell to it. It's real good on anything. But so that's what I'm doing. I've been exploring, trying, like it says it's for steak, but I'm going to try it on something else. Burgers, for example, this last weekend, just to mix it up, mash it up, and see what's going on. Is there a video of Stanley Orchard and Angie Outdoors? Yeah, Moser boy. What? Stanley, do we even know? Do we even know Mo? Do you even know us, Mo? We did a collab video, and you might just be saying that to get the info out there. It was 2019, maybe 2018. I'm thinking 2019. I went down to the coast, and so did Stanley. We met on Packery Channel, did a little fishing there. He did some cast net throwing. It was a good time. Then we met down on the beach, caught a bunch of whiting. He brought the family that time. So, yeah, go back and check that out if you haven't. One of you guys can pull it up and put a link if you want. Grant's cut that. Yeah, we even had help me out. Will, one of the other YouTubers, was there with us. Ben Mo. So Triple Tail Fishing was also there. He wasn't there for the beach, but he was there on Packery with us. So there were three of us. Three-way collab. Back before collabs were cool. Yeah, time for a new one. Absolutely, Stanley. Yeah, last spring. Exactly. Good call. Triple Tail. Yep. Well, Triple Tail TV. I keep calling him Triple Tail Fishing, but Yeah, proper term, Triple Tail TV. Absolutely. I did not see this video. What? You didn't see it? Well, there you go, Mo. You haven't gone back and seen them all, brother. That's good. So it's actually, I think, 2 videos from my side. I did the Packery channel, I think was one. Don't quote me on this. And I think the surf fishing was the second one. And then, of course, Stanley had his version of those 2 days. So there you go. You got some viewing to do. Something you missed. And, of course, OG. So we did it right. So check it out. Chupacabra and fish fry. Absolutely, brother. That's what. So, all right. Since you say it, this last weekend when we went fishing, saving grace was catfish because that's all we got. But we got enough catfish to do a fish fry. I actually cooked them up yesterday. We caught them Saturday, cooked them up yesterday, and there's chupacabra involved. Not just rub, but also a chupacabra sauce, which you guys can. You'll see on the video when it comes out Wednesday, but you'll also, if you go check out their website, you can see it there too. Made with the chili pecans. Chili pecan pepper is a little pepper about that big that comes from Mexico, and that sucker's hot. And this sauce is hot. I like warm stuff. You know, I grew up in Mexico, Texas most of my life. I eat spicy stuff, but this stuff is hot. But it has a good flavor. So I'm using it to put in other stuff. You know what I mean? If there's something I want to add some heat to, that's where I use it. So you guys will see. Now let's see. Let me catch up with you guys. OG Collab. Yep. Chupacabra. Yep. It's all good. That Moser boy, but you got to go back and watch all 3 to 4 videos we did. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I wasn't busting your chops there, Mo. I mean, I was, but I was jokingly busting your chops. Never be offended by anything I say to you, because you know if it's something you think it's offensive, that means I'm joking with you. Oh, yeah, bluegill are good, man. I've eaten bluegill in the past. The thing with bluegill is a pain in the butt cleaning them unless you get some on the mega bluegill. But they're good. They're a tasty little fish for sure. All right. So let's see if I can pull up this other thing I was going to show you all that Mr. Stanley Orchard brought up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going in 2 different. Nah, see, it put me in this channel. Let's see if I can change that. Hold on, guys. Let's see if it's going to mess us up or not. No, okay, I'm good there. Go to analytics. Good there. Audience. Good there. All right. So I should be able to share this screen with you guys in a minute. But so I was looking for ideas on stuff to talk about today besides just, you know, the partnership with Chupacabra, and then we start talking about collabs and all kinds of stuff, which is awesome. Excuse me. But I put out to the group, I say, hey, give me some ideas of some things to talk about. And Mr. Stanley Orchard said, hey, why don't we talk about the new feature on YouTube Studio that shows when your viewers are on YouTube, okay? So when your viewers are on YouTube, that my understanding of that statement alone means they're not necessarily just watching your video, but the people that are viewers of yours are on YouTube at these times, okay? Nick, I learned the camera lagged when it was hot to turn on and off. I was trying to save batteries. Now I'm buying more. And I thought, wow, yeah, I understand that, Nick. We can talk about that in a minute too. So are you guys aware of this feature of when your viewers are on YouTube that's on YouTube Studios on the PC? Okay. I don't think you can see this from the app on your phone, but if you get on the PC, you can see this. And I want to bring it up so that you all can see it. So I'm going to try to share my screen, see if I remember how to do all this fancy stuff. Bring this one over here, back over here, go, what is this? Share screen. Screen share is easiest with two monitors. Yes, I know that. I have one. I have two. That's on a good computer. Yeah, this is a good computer. All right, let's share screen. Chrome has a bug that can cause screen share to crash. Windows 10. It's pretty rare. We'll give it a try and see what happens. Oh, so it's got, so let's select this screen, share. And boom. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you see that on the screen share, that part where it shows when your viewers on YouTube. Somebody in the comments throw a thumbs up for me. I know there's a delay, so I'm going to wait. Yeah, Adam, as far as I understand, it is PC only. Yeah, Stanley said, if Stanley says it's not on mobile, it's not on mobile because Stanley is a mobile operating machine. Gotta be in the full version, Creator Studio, can you access? All right, do you guys see it yet? Thumbs up if you see it. Ah, Nick, you're gonna miss it, brother. Sorry, bro. Get back to work. Make that money. All right, you see it. Okay. So that's not actually my first screen share, but get the mouse over here. You see the mouse? Okay. So when your viewers are on YouTube, and this is your local time. For me, it's my local time, Central Time. So a quick look at this. If we look at 3 a.m., I have very few viewers on YouTube on Sunday at 3 a.m. So these colors represent, I don't know if you guys can see me also, but these colors, the darker the purple it is, the more viewers you have on. So again, 6 a.m. Sunday, very few. 7 a.m., few. So it went from very to few. 8, some. Jump to the next color, many. And then we'll jump to the dark color, very many. So what this does is it gives you an idea of where your viewers are on YouTube as to when you can post your videos. Okay. So just looking at this one for me, it looks like Wednesday is probably my best day to post videos. Now, I've been posting my videos typically on Tuesday around 11 a.m. Okay. But 11 a.m. on Tuesday, okay, we'll go to Tuesday. Let's go to 11 a.m. 10. Some of my viewers are on. And it actually increased from 11 to 12, but then it dies back off, right? And on Tuesday, I really don't get most of my viewers on until 8 p.m. So there's all that time where I'm not getting a lot of viewership, whereas if I posted, Wednesday's my best day if you look at that. And if I put it on somewhere between 1 a.m. or 1 p.m., I'm sorry, some viewers, to 5 p.m., many viewers, and then at 6 p.m., very many, and then I got 6, 7, 8, 9. All 4 of those time frames, I have many viewers on. So we discussed, and Stanley brought this up. Well, is it best to put it like early before or right in the middle? For me, I think, personal opinion, if I post mine somewhere between 1 and 2 on Wednesday, right? Or is it 1 and 3? Hold on, let me look at this thing here. Between 1 and 2, I've got a great chance of catching all these many viewers, and then it'll still be fresh by 6 p.m. to catch these very many viewers for the rest of the day. What I don't want to do, right, is throw it up. Let's say I put it 11 p.m. on Wednesday. That is not the time to post my video, because then 11 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, it isn't until 1 p.m. Thursday that I finally have many viewers, and it's not until 7 p.m. that I have very many viewers. So there is a thing on YouTube, the algorithm, where it says that first hour. I'm not fully bought into that first hour so important, but I do believe, depending on the type of video you're doing, the first 5 to 6 hours are very important. So I'd much rather have my video, the first 5 to 6 hours, to be over this section, right, than this section. Okay, so I'm adjusting. This video coming out this week is probably going to post around 4 to 5, somewhere on Wednesday, around right about there, 4 p.m. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, but 5 p.m. Okay, that's me. Other people's graph, understand, your graph isn't going to look just like mine. You might have times that are earlier, later, wider gap of many, smaller gaps of many. It depends. So you really, this just helps you plan for you how you're going to post your videos, right? But that's kind of my plan. I'm thinking around 2 to 4 p.m. on Wednesday is my best time, okay? And I said, and Stanley had brought this up in a discussion earlier, that whole, that golden hour, that first hour, and analytics catch it and put it out there. But it really depends on your video, guys. My best video right now is a do-it-yourself video. In the last month, it's got over 12,000 views. I think it's 13,000 now. It's almost at 20,000 views. And it didn't take off in the first hour. It didn't take off in the first 4 days, right? It was one of those ones, because of do-it-yourself video, okay? When you're thinking about doing one of those, that's not a video for my normal subscribers that want to see fishing, okay? Hey, this is a do-it-yourself video on how to install dual batteries on your boat. Well, if I don't have a boat, I don't care, right? So I'm a bank fisherman. I fish once in a while. I don't have a boat. I rent it, whatever. I'm not going to look at that video. So if I'm watching your videos, I'm watching you fish, maybe I don't watch that video. But later, as analytics start rolling on that video, somebody says, I do have a boat. I do want to do a dual battery install. And all of a sudden, that video, now, it went from the first, I don't know, even the first 10 days not being number one, I don't think, to being my best video I've ever done. It's almost at 20,000 views. Probably by tomorrow, it'll hit 20,000. It's not it's not that one that's going to give me 1 million, right? But it is my best video to date as far as views. It just blew up. The good thing about that is and I got a message from, I posted it with a group of folks, but I got a message from YouTube saying, hey, this thing's gotten over 20 or 1,000 views a day or whatever. And because of that, it's getting presented to more people, more YouTubers, right? People are seeing it. And I feel, based on looking at my analytics, that once people start viewing that one, then a lot of times there's a trickle-down effect to my other videos. Hey, let's see what else he's got. Oh, he's got this trolling motor quick disconnect install. Oh, he's got this install. And so if they're interested in that boat stuff, that one has brought a lot of people in to watch those other videos, because I've seen all of those. Matter of fact, my top 10 videos in the last 28 days, 6 of them are do-it-yourself type videos out of 10. And I probably have 3 times the number of fishing videos than I do-it-yourself type videos. But because of that one video, that kind of became my niche right now, where I'm getting a ton of views, which is great, because when you talk about evergreen videos, that's an evergreen video, right? People are always going to be looking at that kind of stuff. All right, so I have not looked at the chat at all. So let me catch up with you guys over here on the chat real PC only. Okay, yeah, you got to be in the full version. Okay, we got that. Nick's got to get back to work. Everybody's saying, hey. Yeah, you can see on the side. So there's a little side screen with me beside that. Okay, that's cool. Don't pick your nose. Yeah, understood, Stanley. Thank you for the advice. Everyone's fishing on Saturday mornings. Yeah, look at that. I was fishing Saturday morning. Man, don't get me talking. That's a whole nother subject. Man, I'm not going to the lake again on the weekend. Just let me say that. This COVID-19, I mean, golly, it was horrendous. I'm cutting most of that out of the video just because I don't like being negative in my videos, but oh my goodness. And eat it. Thank you, Grant, for throwing that in there. Appreciate you. Stanley, yeah, Wednesdays look like a day worth considering. That heavy traffic late in the day. Yep. 1 to 2 time frame. I don't subscribe to the idea of publishing directly at peak. I agree. Catch it a little bit early. I agree, Stanley. Adam, but what if those people on Wednesday are there because they didn't see your Tuesday post until they get off work on Wednesday? Well, if I post it on Tuesday, Adam, I'm hoping Wednesday they see it. But a lot of folks, me included, our suggestions fill up with all the most recent videos. So that just pushed my video way down the line. So the likelihood of somebody clicking on it, right, is a little bit lower than if I get it right there just before they get online and it's fresh in their recommended videos, okay? Your goal is to get those folks that aren't your subscribers, right? That video, 98% of the views on that video are non-subscribers. And people are like, oh, you want all those people? Yeah, I want them subscribed. But what that tells me is that video is getting pushed out to a whole audience out there that don't even know me. But it's getting put in front of them and they're viewing it. So it's a good thing. Let's see, Grant. I'll have to check that out. Stanley, it's not as much about that as it's a heavy traffic time in general, and more you can get early after publishing, the more the algorithm will suggest your video out. Yes, so you want to get that thing going. Once it gets going, right? Like I'm saying, my dual battery one was a late start, but once it got going, now it's a freight train. It's out there blowing through YouTube for me. You know, I'm lucky. I had no idea, and this is how most people say it, it's not. I had no idea it was going to go like it has. So I'm riding that train. That's another thing. YouTube says it takes them 4 to 10 days to accurately determine the audience of a video. So now that's not, hey, your subscribers, but that's that additional video out there. So they're like figuring out, okay, this video fits here. These people are looking at it. So these people look at those kind of videos. Let's put this video out there to them. I'll show you guys something else in a minute if we get to that. New Jersey teenager fishing. My audience is very niche. Wow, New Jersey teenager fishing? Dang, Adam, that is super niche. My do-it-yourself videos are out. We'll look in a minute here. I'll show you guys some more stuff in a second. And that's a really good thing. Yeah, if you got a niche and you're in it, use it. Makes it easy for YouTube to determine audience. Yeah. So I think that's one of my detractors from my channel is I got fishing. We just go fishing. I've got, hey, I'm grilling a brisket on the grill. I got, hey, I'm fixing my boat. So it's harder for YouTube to say this is what A&J Outdoors is because it's wider. But, you know, I've always said I'm going to do my channel the way I am. That is one of the reasons, though, why the live streams over here where we're at right now and why when I started doing vlogs, which I owe you guys some, I got to have something in my mind to do a vlog. That's why they're over here, because I really think they throw my main channel, out of whack. Can't get subscribers unless you get put in front of the non-subscribers. Exactly, Stanley. Adam, I don't think a lot of adults are watching YouTube fishing. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, yeah. Well, oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's look at my ages for my videos. Now, this is my channel as a whole, not a certain video. 18 to 24, 3. 35 or 25 to 34, 23%. 35 to 44, 27%. 45 to 54, 22%. 55 to 64, 14%. And then over 65, 8%. Just 6 months ago, I had probably 90% viewership right here, right? 45 to 54, okay? And because of these other videos hitting, now from 18 to 65 plus, I'm spanning it all. So I don't feel bad about that. Now, here's one place I'm not sure how to fix this. You know, gender, 98.5% are male, 1.6 are female. Maybe I need to be in a bikini or, you know, something like that to get more female viewers, or that would probably get me less female viewers, right? I'm going to let you guys digest all that because I know there's a delay. Stanley said there are, but it's smart to target a younger audience. CPMs will be lower, but you'll have more longevity. Yeah, I agree. That's why showing you guys this, I'm happy that I went from almost 100% here to, oh, I got some 35-year-olds. Oh, I got some 25-year-olds. So this has made me, and now that's the bulk, but it was this right here, which is basically my age. All right, so what else was I going to show you guys? Let's jump here real quick. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. You guys don't need. So back when I was talking about my top 10 videos right now, for the last, so this is the last 28 days. Okay, last 28 days. So number one is that dual battery install. It's gotten over 13,000 views in the last 28 days. This was my star until the dual batteries, was the Shady Rays. Now there's two videos. There's a Shady Ray review and this one, Shady Ray update. Tons of people interested in these shades. I still wear them. I love them. And they're cheap, right? And they replace them. They've replaced them twice for me so far. So there you go, 2,000 on that. Then my first fishing video, Corpus Christi shoreline fishing, which was another surprising one because it was actually a bust. The weather was so bad that we couldn't do what we wanted to do. So we just bounced around and tried some spots, found some fish, and apparently people were really interested in that. And we did a catch and cook. Okay. Next one, boat ladder install, do it yourself. Steering install, do it yourself. Shady Rays again. Saltwater can kill your boat. That was still a do it yourself because it was suggestions on how to protect your boat. Oh, jetty fishing, 1 May, Texas coast trip with fellow YouTubers. Mo, there you go, brother. That's my first video from that collab that I did with Stanley. Next video, another do-it-yourself hatch install. Next video, another do-it-yourself motor guide, right? So again, the bulk of my videos for the last month, actually probably the last 3 months, has been my do-it-yourself videos. I didn't know they were going to take off like that, especially that battery one. All right, where are we at? I'm going to look over here, see you guys. I think the gender demographics is incorrect. I've seen 100% male in vids and comments from my wife, mom, etc. That's a good point, Stanley. I don't know. I really haven't worried about the gender one so much, so I haven't paid that much attention to it. Adam, I think the gender demo has to have you select that when you join YouTube. I'm not sure what you mean, Adam. And if you don't have a YouTube, how can it determine if you are male or female by clicking a video? Oh, I see what you're saying. So the viewers, how does YouTube determine the viewer is male or female? That's a good point. You know what? I haven't thought about that. I like that. Stanley, I said, I agree, and I have a suspicion a lot of females are just hitting male to blow through the form. Possibly. Hey, I made your top 10. That's so meta. Yes, you did, brother. You made the top 10, that's for sure. All right, what was the other thing I was going to show you guys? Or something else I wanted to show you. This one is just for shits and grits. Now, Stanley, if you guys know about doing, well, let's go here. Elements, cards, playlist. That's not the one. It's back into this one. Countries. All right. Subtitles, right? So Stanley did a video on this, on doing subtitles, how to do them. And it's important, but it's a lot of dang work, Stanley. I've done it to a couple of my videos, and I just don't have the wherewithal to do it to all of them. But here's the thing. If somebody wants to watch closed caption on your video and you don't do anything, but you allow closed caption, Google, YouTube is going to translate what they think you're saying into words on the screen so they can read it and follow along. What I've found personally is Google, YouTube has no freaking clue what I'm saying, and it's a horrible translation. If I would turn the audio off and watch my video using closed caption, I wouldn't know what the heck is going on because there's words in there that don't make sense. So what you have to do, this is just real quick. If you guys want to see how to do this, go to Stanley's page and look at his closed caption one. It's a great video. But you have to go in there and correct it, right? You can edit it in English. Once you got corrected, though, in English, then you can translate it to other languages. So, of course, I did Swedish just because I was kissing up to some family my wife has in Sweden that good people over there that told me they watch. So I figured, hey, let me impress them. And then I did Spanish. So when I look over here, Spanish, well, I've had no looks. English, 3.3. So those folks are getting that horrible translation, except for a few videos. But when you look up here, mine used to say just the United States, right? But now we've got, of course, 80% United States. I've got Canada. I think that's Darren. Australia, which I'm excited about. United Kingdom, cool. Sweden, that's our family over in Sweden. Don't get excited. Norway, I have no idea. New Zealand, okay, very cool. But again, 6 months ago, it would say something like 90-something% United States, and then the rest was unknown. So it wouldn't even show me all these locations. So what this tells me is I need to go back and work on more of these translations. Now, yeah, most of these countries you don't have to translate to another language. Canada, maybe French. There's a lot of French Canadians that might appreciate that. And then, of course, Mexico, I'm going to have to Spanish. I have to translate more of them to Spanish. So that's work I have to do. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Gender. Boom, I don't know what that was. Yeah, it is. Adds a solid hour to video publishing process, at least. If you speak well and it understands what you're saying, it probably is not that much editing. But for me, for some reason, YouTube, Google does not understand what the heck I'm saying half the time. So yeah, it's rough for me. Oh, a bit of advice. Say your number one keyword in the first 30 seconds of the video. YouTube sees that. Man, that's a lot to think about now. I got to remember, sometimes when I shoot video, I don't know what's going to be the keyword until the video is done being shot. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. All right, are we done looking at all this high speed, low drag, exciting stuff? We're ready to look at me more. You guys tell me if there's anything else there you wanted to see. I'm trying to get my screens situated here now. There's still a delay. Why does it put you in top chat if it's your live stream? It should automatically go to live chat. All right, I'm letting the video catch up. Ah, there we are. We're back. Also, curse words are way heavier in first 30 seconds. Yeah, I saw they just put out a recent, well, they put out the Creator Insiders, they put out a profanity video earlier, and then they just put out another video where they talked about profanity again a little bit. And that's right. They're saying in the first, 30 seconds of your video, if it's F this, F that, F the F, then yes, they're going to weigh that as, hey, you're not going to get as many ads placed in that video as you would if there was, hey, F and then such and such for the rest of that 30 seconds. That is important. And why that's important for me, at least, I think in fishing videos, at least, it's important to give a clip up front that shows something happening. You're catching a good fish, you lost the fish, something exciting happened, then go into your intro, and then go into the actual video, so that keeps people's attention. Hey, they did something. Let me stay here and watch. But if then that excitement is a bunch of F, then it might hurt you as far as ads being put in your video. So that's a good point, Stanley. You're right. What else are we going to talk about, guys? What do we got? We got 19 minutes left. What else are we going to talk about? What else are we going to talk about, my guys? Okay. You know what I didn't do for this video? I didn't post on Twitter about it. I didn't post on Facebook about it. I didn't post it nowhere. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow. I'm just thinking about that now for this live stream. I didn't post it nowhere. So there'll be some people like, how did we miss it? When's your next coast trip? Well, that's a good question, Stanley. Actually, me and the wife and my daughter are doing a bare bones trip down to the coast. Not this coming weekend. We have grandbabies, but the weekend after. We're staying in Corpus in a little house we rented, a little cheapy. And then we're getting there like Friday night. Saturday morning, we're running down pins, setting up, and I'm going to surf fish. Of course, they're going to fish some, but also my daughter would rather just be at the beach, get the sun, that kind of stuff. So we're going to have the whole thing going for a day, however long we last. Break up, head back to the house, and then Sunday morning turn around and head back to San Antonio. So it's one of those quick trips. So Saturday, I think it's the 13th of June, we will be, weather permitting, because we know there's some stuff going on in the Gulf right now, but weather permitting, we'll be down there on the beach. Stanley shared it on Twitter. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's a little late. My bad. Not your fault, my fault. Honestly, didn't do much. Yeah. Nick shared on Facebook. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, brother. I don't know what I was thinking today. I did not get the word out. But we've got the usual crew here, and it's been a good conversation, so I've enjoyed it. Adam, I have been thinking about buying a lot more SPF shirts, okay? As I'm getting older, my skin seems more sensitive to the sun. Look, Adam, I'll tell you, you see these shirts I wear these almost every day. They're comfortable as hell. I do not wear this fishing. If you watch my fishing videos, I'll have long sleeve shirts on typically, SPF type. I'll wear this sucker over my head and neck. I've got gloves I'm put on with just the fingers free, made for fishing. I've seen in the last 2 years, as we get older, those around us get older. And so cancer becomes more prevalent in your group. And I've seen in the last 2 to 3 years, several people that have dealt with skin cancer. And brother, what I've seen, I want to avoid if I can, right? So I know it's late. You should have started this stuff when you were 20 something, being a dummy out there getting sunburn and blisters on your shoulder and stuff. But I'm doing everything I can now to protect my skin because I do not want to deal with what I've seen these people deal with. A tan ain't worth it. I give a rat's behind about a tan anymore. So that's my advice. Cover up everything you can and protect yourself. It's not worth it. Stanley, man, I want to find a place to get some of those shirts manufactured. Yep, I agree, Stanley. I just am not at a point where I can invest into it. It's not a cheap process. Back when I had my little online business, I had this room there was a shelving unit while I was actually behind, just full of shirts, and I had to order them to all these different sizes, from small to 4X, and then people order from me. I had to box them and ship them. It's a process. It's not cheap. So I'm not ready to jump into that again. So now it is what it is. I need a neck gaiter. Skin cancer is something I want to. No part of it all. I agree, Adam. I agree. Better late than never. That's for sure. My neck gaiters don't hang low enough on my neck. Yeah, anytime I'm wearing one of these, I guess that's what you guys call them. We call them buffs. But when I'm wearing it, right, goes up over my hat, so it gets all this. But there's always down here, right, in the lower back of my neck, I know I got to use at least 50 SPF sunscreen around those areas, right? And then if I got sandals on, my feet get 50 SPF, and my ankles, because I wear long pants, long fishing pants, right? Not shorts. But they rise up when you're sitting in a seat or something. So I always spray all those areas. Adam says, my friend sells apparel and he only made one order of SPF shirts like that. Not cheap for him at all. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Stanley, yeah, that's the issue with good merch. Yeah, all the warehouses shipping, receiving extra. That sucks. I agree, brother. Adam, John, make a gator that works. Yeah, I don't know about making some. That's just not my thing. I can't make it, but I like to find them. I'll be honest with you now. We all use, I use cheapos. It was that thing you seen on Facebook or wherever where you get like 5 of them for $10 or something. And they work, right? But the problem is, like, put your shades on. I have one of those on, and it's going to fog your glasses because you're breathing. I've seen some YouTubers that have one that are specially made. They'll do same thing mine does, but around the nose and mouth, there's some little. It looks like there's little holes so they're breathable. So you're not breathing up into your glasses. I need to find some of those. I have a feeling they're not cheap. Yeah, Adam, it's hard. I'm not sure how you're going to do it. A little skirt at the bottom. These ones, they bunch up, and throughout the day while I'm fishing, I'll reach down if I think about it and spread it out. But my best thing right now is just spray that dang sunscreen all around there. But yeah, it'd be nice to have one that, you put it on, and maybe it comes across here over your shoulders a little bit, then your back a little, like this on your back, and then you put your shirt on, and then all that is going to stay where it's at. That would be a nice design, and I guarantee that would be 10 times as expensive as the normal ones we're used to, the buffs we're used to. So, yeah, that would be nice. Now we're talking about skirts. You guys, huh? Can't take you nowhere. Dress you up, can't take you nowhere. Skirted gators. Can we call them buffs? They're buffs, guys. I don't know where you're getting folks up north and in the east get all these crazy names. Like a dirty hooker logo with a short skirt. I like it, Stanley. I like it. I like it a lot. So what do you guys got going on YouTube wise? You know, I'm going to be hopefully, I haven't even started editing yet, but I'm going to get this video out Wednesday around 2 p.m. Hopefully, the next fishing one that will have a catch and cook that will introduce Two Gringos Chupacabra, and we'll have a giveaway, which would be freaking awesome if you win it. That's coming out Wednesday, hopefully. Buff is a brand. Really? Down here, everybody calls these buffs. Anything you put around that neck area and all that is a buff. So I didn't know that was a brand. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look up the brand Buff. I get out to film. The tank is running this right now. I gotta get out to film. The tank is running. Oh, thin right now. I understand, Stanley. Get out and make some video, brother. Absolutely. Me too. Me too. I gotta get out. So I'm not getting out again. This coming weekend, grandbaby's coming. We're gonna do the grandbaby thing. No video. And then the following weekend, we get that day down there on pins. Hopefully, you know, Mother Nature permitting. So that'll be next. But what do you guys got coming out this week? Anybody got something to add on? I fished a tournament with a guy who cut the sleeve off his T-shirt and used it as a buff. Yeah, I laughed at him, but he was protected exactly. Yeah. Do what you got to do, brother. So who's got any videos coming out this week besides me? Who's got what? You need live streams, right? Anybody doing live streams? Stanley, I know you're doing your not blog. Damn it. Is it a blog? What is it you're doing like on iHeartRadio or whatever it is? Those tell us what you got going on with those so people can follow along. I haven't had a chance to listen to your last one or two, I think, but I'm going to when I get a chance. Grant, I caught a lot of fish yesterday. Looking forward to Nick's. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you two were fishing together. So Nick's doing. Did you do a video of it too, Grant? Did you guys get like a double? Because sometimes that's cool to have two different versions of what happened that day. But yeah, Nick's gonna get it out. Cool. Stanley got a 360 Thursday live streaming this week. I swear. Okay, I'll hold you to it, brother. Oh yeah, the podcast. Thank you. So, where can people find these podcasts? Posted a new one today, so I haven't seen that one. So, where do people find these podcasts at, Stanley? You didn't, Grant. Oh, man, missed opportunity, brother. Well, it's cool sometimes. You get to go out there and just focus on the fishing and the fun, and let Nick worry about trying to do a YouTube video. All right. Where are we at, folks? Didn't get much video. Okay. Understood. Well, what you did get, whatever you got, send it to Nick so you can include it, right? So at least we have two perspectives. If it's worthwhile doing that, to you. A little bit of water. All right. So search Tacklebox Talks on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to streaming music and podcasts. I never listen to streaming music and podcasts. Well, I do on iHeartRadio. But yeah, I've found you before, so I'll go back and do that again. C-Pro, like, we're just about to close the door to the bar. We're closed. We're closed. And C-Pro, oh, wait, I need one drink. And he slips in. Wayne, thank you for showing up, brother. I appreciate you. My bad for not getting the word out well. I already admitted earlier I did a terrible job. So Tackle Box Talk, right? That's the podcast that Stanley's doing. He's got several of them out there. So go search that wherever you stream music, folks. Grant, nobody wants to see me catch a bunch of fish with Nick again. Why not? I do. I don't remember seeing you catch a bunch of fish before. I'm kidding, brother. You know I am. Adam, I have 5 videos in the can right now. Well, get them out of can, bro. Get them up. Everybody's saying hey to C-Pro. C-Pro saying hey back. I have to record intros, outros for him. Yeah, this video that I shot this weekend, I was waiting on some information from Two Gringos Chupacabra as far as what I'm doing, giveaway and all that. So I didn't get to finish that. So I'm going to start editing that stuff probably sometime tomorrow and Wednesday and get it out Wednesday. I hope. We'll see. It's going to tight, because I got to work. I got a job. Let's see. Everybody's saying, hey, need to work on my intro and be more excited. Burn. I was joking. Yeah, I've got that thing too. I'm an instructor at heart. That's what I do for a living with the military. So I'm good at talking, I think, good about getting details across, but I might not be the most, hey, we just did this and this and that. Come check it out. I'm not that. That's not me. And for a while, listening to some of these, this is how you YouTube, how to get 1,000 subscribers in 5 days videos that are out there right now by some of the big folks that I don't buy into a lot of what they say sometimes. They're trying to say you need to have that to be successful on YouTube. Maybe, depending on, but it really depends on your niche. If that's where your niche is, then yeah, maybe so. Sounded like you didn't watch those videos in full. Yeah. Adam, also thinking of doing a best of quick montage for each video so new viewers know who I am, what my channel is about. So do that trailer. That's one of the things you have as an option on your channel is to put up an intro video, or people call it a trailer, where you have that montage that you're talking about. Yeah, if you go to my channel, right, I don't know if it shows people who are already subscribed, but I know new subscribers, it'll have that up there, and it's my trailer or intro video, and it's a quick, hey, this is what we're all about, boom, and then clips of catching fish and cooking and all that, so that new folks see it. Yeah, that is an option. Saying I like that approach, Adam. I do in our last video and in our next video approach from time to time. For me, I don't do that because I don't think of it. And the whole in our next video, I couldn't. And Stanley, you have to be making multiple videos to do that, right? Because I can't tell you what's in our next video until I shoot the next video, because I don't know what we're doing. But if I had multiple videos already shot and then I go into the edit mode to make the videos, then yeah, video number 2, I can say in our last video number, we did that. Video number 3 that's already been shot, I can say in our next video, da-da-da. But for me, we're living, we used to call it paycheck to paycheck, right? When I was a young military guy, I don't have a batch of videos done that I can. So right now it's like, hey, in our next video, I don't know what our next video is until I do it. So, but I understand what you're saying. If you have that capability, if you batch some videos, that is nice, Bill, because then your viewers are like, hey, the next one's going to be about this or that. All right, boys and girls. 2 minutos left. 2 minutes. That wasn't very good Spanish. 2 minutes left. Okay. Start talking about what you got going on. Wayne, you jumped in late. I don't recall seeing a video from you lately. What you got going on, Wayne? Do you have something coming out? I think your last video I saw was when you were slaying the mahi-mahi and making me jealous. Do you got anything coming out this week? Adam, you got some stuff to work on? Any of those going to make it out this week? Stanley swears he's going to go live this week. We will see. He also has that podcast out there. Grant is waiting for Nick's video to drop, right? Of them two fishing together. So that's a collab. What else we got going on this week, gentlemen? I can say gentlemen because I don't think Jenny or anybody else made it. It's just us dudes in here, which is fine. 1 minute. Put it out there. If you got something for folks to watch, put it out there. Don't forget Wednesday. I'm dropping that next video. Get in there get into the competition and win that gift basket, and you will not be sad. If you cook food, you'll like to win this basket. Wayne says starting to work on it right now. It'll be up by Wednesday. Cool, Wayne. Cool beans. That's what I'm going up to Wednesday, brother. Got owned by some big Goliaths. Oh man, that's gonna be fun to watch. Golly. I have so tarpon, of course, is on my bucket list, and I've always been like, I don't know, man, 100-pound tarpon. I don't know if my back can handle it, but I want to try it. Wayne, hopefully that's what we get to do in October. But then I'm seeing these guys with Goliath that are, I mean, they got padding on the side of the boat and laying the rod on the side of the boat, and that rod is just bending. It might be multiple guys coming in to help try to pull. I'm like, that fish would break my old ass in half. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Wayne. That'll be really, really cool. All right, gentlemen, it is 6:01. It's time to get out. You do not have to go home right now, but you got to get out of here because we're closing up. Thank you all for stopping in, and I look forward to seeing your videos and your live streams and whatnot the rest of this week. And thank you all guys again. Peace out.